And now let's take a look at how to set up email campaigns using MailerLite. So let's come over here and click on Campaigns. And to start our first campaign, let's click on Create. Here we can choose from different campaign types. Now I simply want to send an email to my contacts, so I'm going to choose the regular campaign. And here we can now start entering the details for our campaign. So the campaign name will not be visible to your subscribers. That's just for you to organize your campaigns. So I'll just name this Newsletter 1. Then the subject line will be visible in the inbox of your subscribers. So I will use a title that will entice people to click on this email. So I'm going to write something like how I doubled my YouTube views using this simple hack. And over here, we can also add some emojis. And by the way, here on the right side, you can always see a preview of what your email will look like in the inbox of your contacts. Now for sender, I'll leave Maddox Media, and here it has already inserted our professional email address that we have set up before. Then the pre-header is basically a preview of the email content that will be visible right here. So I again try to use something that makes people want to click on this email. Then down here, we can select the recipients for this email. So select all the contacts that should receive this email campaign. So let's click right here. And this email campaign should go to my YouTube subscribers. So I'll choose this group and click on select. Then here, I want to make sure that the track opens feature is turned on so I can see exactly how many people have opened this email. Then I'm going to take another look at this preview, but it looks good to me, so I'll click on Next Content. Here we have to choose the email editor that we want to use to create our email. So there's the drag and drop editor, which allows us to design nice looking emails, including images, graphics, and buttons. Then we have the rich text editor, which is perfect to create simple text emails. And then we have the custom HTML editor for if you want to use your own HTML code in your emails. And then we can also go to the template gallery up here. And here we can find all kinds of different templates that you can use for your own promotional emails. Now I'm going to start from scratch and I'm going to go with the drag and drop editor. And this takes us into the email editor where we can start creating and designing our email. Now by default, there will already be some placeholder content right here that we can start with. However, I want to start from scratch, so I will delete most of what's already here. So I'll start here at the top and delete this pre-header by clicking on this trash icon. Then I'll delete this navigation area here. And then I'll also delete this content area by clicking on the trash icon. I'm going to keep this block right here, which shows the company information and also provides an unsubscribe link at the bottom of the email. Now to start with our email, what I'm going to do is just browse these blocks right here, which are basically templates for different sections for our email. So here we can add a headline, we can add quotes, we can add buttons, and everything that we could need for our email. Now I'm going to go to content and I'm going to look for a structure that I want to use for this type of email. So I think I'm going to use this one right here. I'm just going to need a headline, an image, some text, and a button. So I'm going to click, hold, and drag this into the canvas. And now I can start customizing the content, and I'll start with the headline right here. So I'll just click on it, highlight it, and then I can change the text. Then to add an image below, let's click on Replace Image. And then I'll just drag and drop the image I want to add and click on Insert. And below the image, we're going to add some text. So I will just copy and paste some text I've generated using ChatGPT. And then I want to make this a bit more personal by adding the name of the contact. So what I'll do is I'll add hi. And then I'll add the name of the person reading this email. And I can do this using variables. So by clicking on this icon here, we can choose different variables like information we have of our contacts. And I do have the name of all of my contacts. So I will just click on name here. And now the name of the person opening this email will show up right here. Then let's scroll down and go to this button here. Now I'm just going to use this button to link to my YouTube channel. So I'll click on the link right here, enter the YouTube channel URL. And this link should open in a new tab. And then I'll just change the text of this button to learn more here. So now I'm finished creating this email, but before we move on to the next step, I want to save it as a template so that the next time I create a similar campaign, I can just use this as a template. So I'm going to go up to Actions and then click on Save as Template. I'll name this Newsletter Template and click Save. Continue editing. And what we can also do is go to Preview and Test and go to the preview mode if you want to preview your email. And you can also send this email as a test email to your own email address so you can see how it looks like in your inbox. Once we're done, we're going to click on Done Editing. And here we have one more chance to review all the details of this campaign, and we can also see a preview of our email right here. Now, once you've checked everything and you're ready to send out this email campaign, all you have to do is click on Send here at the bottom right. Once our campaign has been sent out, it will be saved here under Campaigns in the Send tab. And here we can see some data like how many people have received this email, what percentage has opened it, what percentage has clicked on it, and what was the click to open rate. If you want some more data on your campaign, just click on View Report right here. And this will show you some more information about your campaign.